Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. We've got a little video going over Act 4 and Act 5's rework. So just going to get the elephant out the room. First off, we're going to look at the previous rewards for Act 4 completion and Act 5. So if you go into game, and what we're going to do is bring up on screen right about now. So this is Act 4's rewards before. So before, it was 1,000 5-star shards, 1 4-star crystal, 4-star signature stones, times 15, a tier 4 class catalyst, a tier 1 alpha times 2, and tier 4 basic, I want to say. And the completion, the exploration was 3,000 5-star shards, 1 4-star crystal, 4-star awakening gem generic, 4 of the tier 2 alphas, and 3 tier 4 class catalysts. Okay, this has been buffed to this. The Act 4 rewards now look as follows. 1 fully formed 5-star, so that's been buffed by about 7,000 5-star shards. A 5-star rank up gem, which takes your champion rank 3 to rank 4. Great, that's fantastic. A 4-star Nexus crystal, 20 5-star signature stones, 1 tier 4 class catalyst, 2 tier 1 alphas, 5 tier 4 basics, so that's good. Exploration is 1 5-star Nexus crystal, 15,000 5-star shards, a rank 3 to 4 gem that is for 5-star awakening gem, 100 of those signature stone crystals, 4 tier 2 alphas, and a selector for tier 4 class catalyst. So a sizable buff right there. We're going to talk about some opinions and thought processes. There's a lot of stuff I disagree with. I mean, look, you're entitled to your own opinion on this one. I'll talk about my opinion. We'll look at some community opinions on the buff in a minute. So let's have a look at the Act 5 buff. So this was previous, right? Previously, it was, as my Adobe Acrobat comes up. Go away, Adobe Acrobat. 2,500 6-star shards, 1 5-star crystal, 5 tier 2 alphas, 6 tier 4 class catalyst, 20 5-star signature stones generic. Exploration was 2,500 6-star shards, 2 tier 5 basics, 1 5-star awakening gem generic, 1 rank up gem, I want to assume. So yeah, that's that. That has been buffed to this, which now is a hell of a lot more. This is fantastic. 5,000 6-star shards, so that's a buff of 2,500 right off the bat. A Nexus crystal, so you get to choose. That's been buffed from a full. A rank up gem for 5 stars for taking them 4 to 5. 100 5-star signature stones generic. We've got 1 4-star relic crystal, okay, because relics, and 1 5-star awakening gem. Sizable buff right there on the completion. The exploration, on the other hand, again, sizable. 1 6-star crystal. Fantastic. A 5-star Nexus crystal times 3. A 5-star awakened gem generic. 2 rank... Oh, yeah, wow. 2 rank 1 to 2 6-star gems. That's a lot. 5-star signature stones times 200. 200 signature champion. 2 4-star relic crystals. Fantastic. Don't know if it's... I should have checked previously whether or not some of the under chapters have been buffed. I'll assume they have been. Maybe not super substantially, but I want to say they have been buffed a little bit more. And this is good. Okay, it looks like the quests are a bit more... looks like there's less champions on... I could be wrong with this, but when I was looking through on chapter 5.3.6, where a lot of us were farming whatever we're farming, I want to say there's a lot less champions for you to face off against. I could be wrong with that, but I don't know. Like, I thought there was an Iceman that used to be like here, so I think there's a lot less champions. So that's good. Maybe they removed a few champions from there. I want to say, like, on this particular route, you had to fight a Mordo. So I think they've removed that Mordo. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain I'm right with that one. Because, we go back to farm these things. Not as much. I stopped farming that a little while ago, especially when I thought the Kabam may start kind of nerfing it. But unfortunately, people didn't listen and kind of like decided to go, farming that's energy. And as a result, what you do is you put yourself on Kabam's radar, and Kabam go, do you know what? We'll have to deal with this, and they did. Of course, they did. So there's a lot of things to be happy about in this. It even inspired M to go and do it. Very weird comment on one video with me and M. There was somebody that said that I operate M's account. If I had time to operate a second account, I'd have a lot more time on my hands. That would be fantastic. But I don't. It's the same account that M used in New York Comic Con 2019. For those that know stuff. So if you're anybody's coming up with that stupid accusation is the right word. You have no idea what you're talking about. I've tried to encourage them, especially this Legends event, to get involved, do a lot more, because there's a lot more on offer of a lot less work. So hopefully, we'll see some good stuff from M's account, and also hopefully encouraging her to do this, because it is a lot better rewards wise. So opinion, because there seems to be a few opinions on the matter of this buff, whether it be for good, whether it be for bad. Let's kind of like bring a lot of this into shot and dissect what people are saying, because that's important as well. So to just get my opinion out there, my thought on this is that this is fantastic news. This is great because, and a lot of people, again, I have to repeat this that I said previously, people don't understand. I know you need to earn your chops, that phrase. You need to earn your badges, your stripes. And that means you have to do some of the most difficult content in game. And people still do that. And when it comes to what, I had to do, and a lot of other players had to do in Act 4 and Act 5 prior to this nerf, prior to this buff of rewards, yes, it was tough. The problem we've got at the moment is when you're a new player to the game, people are looking at your stonking veteran accounts and going, I want to get there. And by the time they're going to get there, it's going to take them 8 years. And what Kabam are trying to do by this is get more players up to our level. If they get more players up to this level, our level, veteran level, sorry, then it means that what they can do is create content that kind of reflects that. At the moment, they have to keep everybody happy. This is why the Legends event has so many different titles within it for you to go and do. It's not just the Brutal DLX Challenge and that's it. Remember Summer of Pain. Summer of Pain used to be like just like one particular progression, but then people were let down because like Cavalier and Below weren't able to get involved with Summer of Pain. So it's a bit of a problem, and this is why Kabam, and as well, Kabam tell you, like, you obviously listen as much as I do. The Kabam are telling us that they want people to go up progressions, but they're not doing that because the rewards aren't worth going back to Act 4, and then they end up in this kind of side quest cycle of just doing side quests and event quests on a monthly basis, not making any gains or making very slow gains to roster depth, because people can go that way with their roster, but they can't go sideways. And this is something myself and Dan, Frontline MCOC, talk about a lot. You're building your 5 stars, you're covering all bases, you're able to do certain bits of content. Variants aren't as good as they used to when it comes to rewards. So you need encouragement to go through the event quest and go through that process. In any case, you're entitled to your own opinion. If it differs from mine, that's absolutely fine. It's important that everybody has an opinion on matters, whether or not it aligns with each other's. It's just a case of not trying to fall out quite so much on things. But look, I've seen in this thread like a few people that... again, loggerheads with stuff, saying that Paragons don't need these rewards because they have no use for them, but then putting 6-star crystals and 6-star rank 1 to rank 2 gems is ridiculous. Then I guess we don't have use for Gauntlet rewards. What a joke. Well, this is the problem as well of like where you are at in the game. Like for me, like I can rank 2 6-stars pretty easily. That it doesn't bother. 6 stars wise, a 6-star hero crystal, unless it's going to drop on a champion that I need, I'm just getting 20 more signatures, and I can get 20 more signature stones from like Battlegrounds store. So there's like there's always an easy means where I mean at the moment, like I'm only interested in tier 6 class catalyst and 7-star shards. That's it. I've got no interest in some of this stuff. But then saying that, if somebody's very easily been able to get to Paragon, then this is something that I talked about a while ago. If there's a lower Paragon player that's just become Paragon or is new to Paragon versus somebody that's kind of like, you know, ranked you 7 stars Paragon, there's a difference of Paragon. This particular player's perspective is and could be from someone very low Paragon. I doubt that because they've got a Legends badge, so they've probably done, you know, Incursion Zone 26 or something. So again, it's like it's an odd perspective. They surely have been able to rank up champions very easily, and there's no disrespect for them. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Like, their problem should be with 7 stars with tier 6 class Catalyst, not with rank 2 6 star rank 2 6 stars and 1 6-star Crystal. It's an odd one. It's an odd one. Look, some people as well asking about like where their rewards are, because I think it's like then within the 90 days kind of like threshold on things. Only Command Mike and response to this. So I responded to you on Twitter and I'll respond here. This is meant for players to get their first rank to 6-star, and most of you that didn't get the comp are well beyond that. We've got rank 5 6 stars, and while we could also all use another rank 2 6-star, we don't need another first rank 2 6-star. And this is the thing, isn't it? It's all about making gains. It's all about, you know, someone new to the game. And as we said, like, this is all about new accounts, not speedrunning from people that are know the game. Because a lot of time we can get, oh, it's so impressive this person was able to kind of like, oh, you know, do the game again from start, go from start, take their free-to-play account from this position to this position within X amount of days. Well, they know the game. It's like, it's very different. Like, it's a very different experience. If you've got people that are brand new to the game, and I'm talking just picked up the game in a very recent sense, then they are going to have a very different perspective on it. A very, I don't know, it's a quick learning curve with MCOC. It's not easy. You've got to pick up a lot of knowledge, information in a very short space of time. It's even worse when you've got, and I've seen recently on the Facebook community page, people have been very unhelpful to brand new players to the game. So it's pretty tough being a new player in MCOC. I would, you know, advise everybody that are new to the game. I'm talking brand new. I'm talking weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, maybe 5 months to the game. Keep at it. Kabam are going to help you kind of like go through, follow some guides out there, and you'll find some good communities that are able to kind of like, you know, help you, bolster you along, and make sure to get involved with those kind of monthly events, because they will help you out. Although it kind of like, it's a bit hypocritical what I said at the start, like people are kind of like, they're just doing the monthly events. But the thing is, now you get a kind of a push in the right direction with trying to do the story event. It's going to give you the champions you need to get through content a bit more easier. And here's the thing, like, it's not going to be super easy. It's never easy. Like, you have to go through like the Ultron fight, the collector fight. If you mess that up, you know, of course it will cost you. And then you've got to go through to be Cavalier, uncollected, then Cavalier, and then, you know, push for Throne Break and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff to still do. You know, speaking from a perspective of doing Act 8 and stuff. So yeah. Look, I don't know what everyone's thoughts on this one. I'd say go to the forum and have your say, because it's like, and maybe in the comments as well, like, you know, what's your kind of like thoughts on this this rewards buff? Is it something that seems a bit unfair? Is it something that's going to mean something? I mean, like, it could mean something to somebody that's just gone into being Thronebreaker, and it would have been a great asset for you if you had just gone into Cavalier. And I think that's where the people may feel a bit hard done by. Not ridiculously, but I think you would be like, right, well, I really would have liked to get a rank 2 6-star. Really would have liked to do that. 2 of them, new 6-star, maybe something like that. I don't think it's going to matter too much if you're Thronebreaker, maybe early Thronebreaker, possibly later Thronebreaker, doubtful. Weird if you're affected, or feeling this has affected you if you're a Paragon. As I said, like, it's that particular resource is easier to get than you might think. Through the Glory Store, Loyalty Store, Battleground Store. There's a lot of free stuff available in game and resource wise. Even opening crystals are going to access some of this stuff very quickly. But in case thoughts in the comment section, thanks for watching. Check out some other content located on screen, and hopefully going to have a Red Goblin 7-star video, and hopefully some great teams to focus on to take you through the challenge, the Legends challenge. But lots of work still to do. Thanks for supporting the channel. Let's get to work.